Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the new function in Cricut Design Space, the offset function. So this creates like shadow-like layers that really pop things out and is super easy and useful to use when making stickers. So let me just show you what it is in general. Let's just enter a text box here and let's do a script font first. So I'm actually just going to decrease this letter space so they're together. Okay, so now right up here is the offset. So all you need to do is click on it and this whole thing comes up. Let me actually move this down just so you can see what happens as we move it. So this needs to be selected. And then you can see this kind of outline, blue outline, that is kind of the default that it would be right now. So this is showing you it's going to be curved corner. So these things are curved and not square. And it's going to weld the offsets, which just means it welds this whole thing together, which you probably almost always want, which is why it's the default. But let me just show you what it looks like right as the default. So right there, let me just change the color so it really stands out. You can see how cool that is. So it just creates this outline of it. You can cut this out, you know, vinyl, cardstock. Like I said, we can do the print and cut and make stickers out of this, but super cool feature and easy to use. Okay, so let's delete that and do this again. So if this is the distance, you can make it bigger and you can see how these outlines get a lot bigger. So if we hit apply, you get a big one like this, or you can go the other way and there's probably, so right here is just a, if you do just a small offset, this is 0.05, you can see it's really just like a shadow layer, which is super cool to use just like that. But if you go the other way, move this down again, you'll see that it kind of goes inside of things. So it's kind of weird, not really sure why you would want that, but maybe with images or something, it kind of creates these inside ones. So kind of up to you. It just play around with it. Super fun to work with. Let me show you. Okay, so let's enter a different text and then maybe do more of this font. So let's just do two of these. I'm just going to duplicate it so you can see the difference. So if I use this one and I'm going to do the square offset now and click apply. So this is the square corner. So that makes that kind of fun with those square ones there. But if I do this one and now change it to the round corner, you'll see that those corners are just a little bit more rounded. So really a couple different fun ways to play with this and see what you like best. You can also offset images, and this is where making stickers and things becomes really fun. So if we go into an image, and let's just grab one here. So I have this guy right here. If I go to offset, you can already see these things, those lines forming. You know, you can make it bigger. If I get it smaller, you can see that it has this little cutout between the flower and the gnome. But if you want that gone, and you could go a little bit bigger, but it will be farther away from everything. So I'm just going to go back a little bit. So I kind of like that there, and click apply. And then I'm actually going to change this color because you can't see everything. So say I change it to that. And another cool thing is you can actually add another offset. So if I click on this and then do another offset, it's going to do a one around the offset. So if I click apply, you'll see that there's another kind of shadow layer And over here on the layers panel, you can see that these layers come up as their own layer. So if I move this off and this, you can see how they're slightly different. And now this little gap right here is gone over here because it's a little bit bigger. So again, you can cut all these out like this. I can go back and just center all these. Okay, and so now if I wanted to flatten this and make it a sticker when all of these are applied, I'm going to click flatten. And so you'll see this turns to the print then cut. So this would be all ready to cut out, and it would cut out all around like this. So a lot of times people will do like flowers. Let's do like a rainbow. So let me do a rainbow. I'll grab this one here. I'm going to delete this one off. And then we're going to add some text and say, be kind. And just going to switch this font to something like, say, something like this. Okay, and then I'm going to change the color of this. And you'll see up here it says material colors now. So now you can select exactly to match that. So I'm going to do that. So now to actually put both of these into an offset, you just have to select both of them. So I'm just going to use my cursor, go around both of them, and then with the offset, you can see it already comes around all of them. And I'm just going to, actually don't want that cut out in there. So I'm actually going to make it bigger until those little pieces go away. Okay, and click apply. And then I can change this color if you want this to be like a white sticker. So there you have all that. And so now with this, again, to make it a sticker, you want to flatten all these, which squishes it all into one layer. So once they're all selected, and we click on flatten, and it says the print and cut. And you'll see when you go to make it, that it'll cut out. And you can't see the white there, but it will cut around the white there. So really cool, right? So you can make all sorts of kind of stickers and just layers for anything. And again, you can say you want to do welcome to our, and we're going to change this to, I'm just picking random fonts here. We'll say something like this. And okay, so say you want something like this. See, we have the option, as I said before, to select all of it. I'm just using my cursor, putting around it, and then you can offset this, make this the size you want. So something like that. Or if you just want, say one, you just want the welcome offset, you can do like that. So really tons of different options depending on what you want to make, how you want to make it. Okay, so I hope that helps, giving you some ideas on what you can use the offset for. And like I said, it's just another little thing that you have to kind of play around with and see what it does and see how you can use it. But it's a great way to make the stickers, and I hope that helps. So if you have any questions, please let me know.